Hi. As you guys know, it has been quite a while since my last video. Um, I just wanted to take out a few minutes to just really let you guys know what's been going on with me. Um, Today is November 23rd. Thanksgiving is coming up. And I miss my mommy and her cooking. I wish I could be there. My dad's birthday is coming up. And I really miss those guys so much. And hate that I just don't have the funds to just go there whenever, like this time of year or a birthday come up. So um, just pray for me with that I'll be able to, um, not let it get to me. But the reason I have not did a video diary in, maybe since October is because I've been in Impact. As you guys know, I was videoing about the process to get to that point and just really like preparing for it. And now that it's here, um, it is it's awesome. It really is. God is doing some amazing things through the program in my life. Um, there are some ups and downs, like anything, but it's been good. I'm excited for um, what God is going to do in my life as a result of, um, taking this year out to spend with Him, and just really learning to trust Him in a new and different way, especially like with the finances. About $600 from being completely paid off, and God has provided the funds in some amazing ways. I'll give you guys just really a few. I've been on probation this past week because I had like the close to $600 payment due, um, and of course I did not have the funds to just pay it like the whole time. Um, it's been God providing, and so the same thing happened this week. I think the last time I video diary was, um, I'm not sure, but one of my classmates um, made $1,000 payment on my account, and I was under the impression that another classmate, out of love, made an agreement to pay the other person back at a later time if she paid it like on a credit card, and the family member who offered to pay it at a later time is a single mom and just has probably even more financial challenges as I do, and so I felt like I could not accept, or I could not put her in that position, and so there was some. I was struggling spiritually with that. I felt like I did believe in my heart that God would provide, but um, He would not put somebody else in a worse situation. So, come to find out, the girl, the family member that made the payment on my behalf, um, said that God led her to do it and that the other girl would not be in the position to pay it back. It was not alone. It was done out of the kindness of her heart. And so, it was all God that it happened that way. And then they broke our final payment up, which was 1,100, into about two payments, and so I needed to come up with like 565 this last week and a half ago, and didn't. So you go on probation, and God just, in several ways, the payment came in and was paid. Outreach team came together and put $100 on my account. I received a donation from someone that I've never met. I didn't know. She saw that I was selling some of my purses I made online, and her niece goes to Impact. She saw the stuff I was selling, or that I made to sell online, and she did not want to buy anything. She sent the money to me as a donation, and so God showed me in that way that He said He would provide, and even if that is by way of someone I never met. He also, several other people sent in payments that were definitely not in a financial position to help, but got placed on their heart, and by $25 here, $50 here, the $600 was paid, and so I will be back in class tomorrow. So really, I only missed one day, which was the Thursday before last, because last week was prayer week, and so everybody was able to go, and we just didn't have class. And I did like a fast all week, and I just saw God provide in ways that I couldn't even imagine, and not just, of course, financially, but spiritually and in total dependence on Him. And so I had some ups and downs during that week. I did kind of feel overwhelmed and feeling like I couldn't do it, and I couldn't because it wasn't me, it was God. And so just even in that moment, it was Brody, hey, stop. So even in that moment of feeling overwhelmed and just tired with like everything, like I couldn't do it, He ministered to my heart and blessed me and showed me that He has everything, and that and all I need to do is trust and rest in Him. So the time off of class was well needed. I had been feeling physically challenged, and just I really needed a break. So it all worked together like it was meant to be that way, and God still provided. So I'm excited to be back in class tomorrow. So many things happened this week. We did our monthly homeless feed yesterday. And as you guys know, I'm sure I talked about this before, that the whole like going out and feed the homeless was something John and I did together. Even before we were married, and we would take the kids. It's something he would do just when he was downtown. And so I remember we did it a couple Thanksgivings, a few, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, maybe even longer. We did it where we just took our leftover Thanksgiving dinner and made like turkey tacos, turkey spaghetti, and just we took what we had left out and fed them, and so we've been doing it like every month, once a month. And so last month we had about maybe about 6 volunteers that came out and participated in some way. And I don't know if I diaried about it. Maybe I wrote in my diary, but it was kids out there, and it was just a really heavy. When I left, I felt very spiritually overwhelmed from seeing the kids in such desperation out there. Last month, it was probably the hardest time out of all the times. Um, so I felt like I needed to be spiritually prepared this time, which was part of what the fast was for, just to prepare me um, because it affects me. If it affects me spiritually, I'm usually, it comes out physically. So I'm fighting. I'm either having a flare up or something is going on physically, and I feel like exhausted. Um, it just comes out physically. And so I did feel like I needed to be armored up for this time. So part of the just fasting time this week was really to be recharged and ready to um, love on some people in a way to where I would not feel vulnerable to just all of the spirits that are out there. And um, it is really sad that it's happening here in our America, right here in San Diego, in my city, that is such devastation and pain happening right here. And so this time, I felt that I needed to be armored up, prepared, and stronger so that it wouldn't have the same effect on me as it did prior months. And so one of the really awesome things was we had 20 volunteers last night that came out. And of course, like every month, um, we are unable to do this alone. And it is just so beautiful how God orchestrates it all. Everybody plays a part in some kind of way. Somebody brings water, somebody brings food, somebody brings utensils and cups. And like last night, we had just enough to feed the people we fed. It's always just enough. It is always just enough. We even had one guy came by with a box of grapes, left at the table for us to go out and give. We were able to buy Bibles this time. We were able to get sandwiches. Somebody else brought sandwiches. We had the spaghetti and beans that Morgan and Ashlyn made. I was able to make a pot of spaghetti, and we had 8 mats. We had hats. Some people had brought jackets for adults and kids. One girl brought socks. We had a lot. It was all God. It was so beautiful. And we were able to walk around after we fed everybody in like groups and offer prayer to people, talk to people, hand out mats. Even the kids, Michelle's kids were there. Isaiah and Sierra were there. Rosalie's babies were there. And so even the kids were just out there with water bottles and handing out sandwiches and just being like totally involved and loving on the people. It was so beautiful to see the kids, just no judgment, no fear, just out there loving. It was amazing. And it is all because of God. He provides everything we need. All we had to do was be obedient and go. And I'm so grateful for that. I look forward to next month. it is amazing to see how God is growing it from just John and I to, like I said, 20 volunteers last night. And everybody is like, I will be out there next month. Just let me know which day, which time. Everybody, like, I will bring clothes, blankets. The kids brought teddy bears for the kids out there. And just just amazing the work that God is doing and using us and allowing us to be part of His plan. It is just truly beautiful and amazing. And I just have to like let you guys know all of the great things God is doing in my life and through me. I absolutely look forward to what is to come in 2015. He has given me pieces of a vision that I'm sure I know for a fact is going to be way bigger than the pieces I see now. But we are going to expand the ministry to East County, San Diego, and City Heights, San Diego, into some areas that are really desperate for God and in need. And he is just gonna put us right in the middle of it, right on the mission field, and I'm excited for that. And it's amazing how God has changed my heart from the hard-hearted person I was when I was sick. I was angry at Him because of my physical situation, and I could not see myself serving Him in this way, or even at a capacity where I had enough love to share with somebody else. So I know that it's not me at all. It's all God. That it's all God, and my heart is just overflowing with appreciation and thankfulness and hopefulness and just complete trust and dependence on Him, that no matter how bad it gets or how hard it is, that He will provide, and He keeps His promises. Whatever He says He is going to do, He does. And He does beyond what we can even ask or imagine. I am thankful for that, and I just want to encourage you that step out on faith and do something, whatever that is that God has been placing on your heart to do. And only you know, it's probably something really radical and crazy that will take some of whatever you don't have right now. And it may even seem impossible to do it, but I just want to encourage you that He will provide it. If it's a new job, if it is starting a ministry, I mean, no matter what it is, if you are in pain and it hinders you and you feeling God is calling you to do something that is totally scary and doesn't seem possible because of your physical state, just step out and do it. Just like take the step forward to do it, and I promise you He will provide you with strength. He'll provide you with healing. He'll provide you with the love, the finances, everything you need to do whatever it is that He is giving you the vision for, whatever it is that He's placed on your heart, whatever it is, new job, moving to a different state, whatever it is, He will provide what you need, and He will reward you for your faith steps. Just move forward. If it's filling out an application, if it's putting in a notice to move or to leave your job, pray about it and move forward. Just take the steps forward. Just take the steps forward, and He will provide for you. If He said for you to do it, and you know, like, it's something you know in your heart, it's not like some crazy thing where, like, He told me to go date this person, or it'll be something that I don't know how to explain it, but you know. And I promise you, He will provide, and He will make a way, especially if it's to love on somebody and you may be struggling with whatever it is that may hinder you or prevent you from doing it. If you just do it. The reward is so much bigger, so much more, so much bigger than we can even imagine. I just want to encourage you, do it. And then, like, this season, just make up your mind to do, like, some random act of kindness. I challenge you, just if it's to pay for the person's coffee behind you, or whatever, if it's to buy someone dinner, whatever it is that is on your heart, just do it. Like, just love on somebody today. It's a great opportunity to just show the love of Christ and just let them know, hey, God loves you, and I do too. So I'm gonna go on that note, but I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on and just what's happening. I want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you get to spend time with your families, loving on them, and just being thankful for all the things God is doing. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.